Hey y'all, Amerislav back, and I have that 3 p.m. game turn for Cool Spring in the can. Thanks to some timely rules advice from Camp Sawyer and Hexy, I realized that I actually was supposed to have more of a traffic jam than I thought I was. Pointed out the fact that units in advance orders, if they want to use roads, still need to pay attention to march order restrictions. Uh, but the reset that allowed me to put everybody back to their start positions and play it out again so I don't start getting too far off the rails gave me the opportunity to rethink my strategy. Originally, Wells's brigade up here was set up right on the ford. I was going to have them kind of make more of a movement to guard this part of what would be my perimeter, and then was going to have who is this down here? Ely's brigade, Ely's massive giant road clogging brigade, move up and then take this southwestern quadrant of what will be my bridgehead. But in order to try to relieve that congestion and get them more strung out on the road, I just went ahead and had Wells's and Frost's brigades move into that southwest quadrant. Frost has 3 regiments that are just basically 200, 250 men here. So they didn't require extensions on the road, got them off quickly. Also, those 4 p.m. Confederate reinforcements, they come on from what will basically be the southwest corner of the map. So hopefully they will, for the Union's sake, they will not get off to too quick a start and not come crashing down through this, what is now an empty corner here, before I can get Ely's brigade up here and into their position on this bridgehead. That's part of the fun, I guess, for me in getting reacquainted with GBACW, figuring out how quickly units can advance and get into positions to make contact with the enemy. Not having been in contact with this series since the first edition of Three Dog, all my previous experience with GBACW, like a lot of Civil War Grand Tactical series, you have discrete line and column formations, so you get used to how much it costs to switch from one to the other, how far away you want to be from the enemy when you do it, or rather how close you don't want to be to the enemy trying to do it. But here in this new iteration of GBACW, the line versus column situation is rolled up into the order system with attack and advance orders. So I'm going to have to figure that out as we go along here. I think that the Union will be able to get this bridgehead solidified before that the Confederates can come in here. The 5 p.m. reinforcements are the ones that will come in on the northeast quadrant here and be closer to this part of what will be hopefully a complete Union bridgehead. But we'll see how quickly that happens. The Union may be able to make this work, or they may get crushed, and it will be a very stark lesson for me and just how much time you do need to deploy into line from column and movement versus contact formations here. So looking forward to keeping this going. It will start to get a little slower for me here as I get more units up here. I'm going to be drawing activation markers from the cup. So that should bring all kinds of fun and chaos into this. And then certainly once these guys start getting into, firing against each other, that will make things more interesting and a little bit slower as well. So we'll see how we keep things moving along here. Still haven't quite figured out what the second effort on my table is going to be. I am trying to get back into Kevin Zucker's Library of Napoleonic Battles series. I did just pick up the two ones that I need to continue the series from where I left off. He had a 20% off sale going on. It ended early this week. He's actually moving his operation from the Baltimore metro area, where he's been for the better part of a decade or two, I guess. And he's moving closer to Hexy's part of the woods there. He's going to be in Front Royal, Virginia. So he had a sale to try to get down on some of his stock that would have to be moved. So that's looking like that will be my second effort. But for now, I'm still going to keep cranking on Cool Spring here for GBACW fans. I saw on Board Game Geek they just posted, GMT just posted the artwork for the By Swords and Bayonets box cover. Looking forward to that. That should be more of a dedicated intro to GBACW. Kind of what, sort of the same scope as what you're seeing here with Cold Spring, but I believe the command relationships will be much more cut and dried, less confusion with who's attached to whom, and this guy's an overall commander, but he doesn't really have much to command in this game, and so forth. So that is going to be a definite must-buy for me when it comes out. So for now, enough blabbering for me here. I'm going to keep on going with this and keep posting these progress reports as I do. If you like what you see, hit the like button. Please subscribe. Keep this burgeoning effort of mine going. And I'll talk to you all again soon. See ya.